Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. This is Rose Garden Tarot. Welcome, thank you so much for being here. Today we've got a pick a card reading about where is this connection in your mind headed. So I've got 3 piles for you guys to choose from. Pile number 1 is this butterfly, pile number 2 and pile number 3. Take a deep breath, pause the video if you need to, pick out the pile that calls out to you, and I will see you there. Timestamps will be linked in the description box. Please keep in mind that this is a general reading, so take the messages that resonate with you and leave the rest. Thank you so much for your support. And let's begin. Alright, hello beautiful pile number 1. If you picked out this butterfly, this is gonna be your reading about where is this connection headed. So let's take a look at your cards and see what you got. You got the Ace of Swords, strong beginning. You got the Moon, conflicting. You got the 3 of Cups, and your final card is the Hermit. Quite interesting, you guys. Let's see. With the Ace of Swords, it feels like you guys recently had a moment of clarity regarding this connection you're asking about. And if this clarity hasn't gotten to you yet, it will soon. Maybe there was an honest conversation or a mental shift, and it's like you suddenly see things clearer and you see this connection for what it truly is. It's like there was this confrontation, there was this conversation that totally cut through the fog for you guys, and the truth of this connection has been revealed to you. It's like this truth that was there before, but you were just too afraid to see it. But I don't see this truth making you feel liberated at all. It's like instead of bringing you clarity, it has left you guys with more questions than before. I mean, there is this spark of clarity, maybe with a conversation you had with this person, or some realization that you had that put things in motion, but this clarity doesn't doesn't bring you the answers you had about this connection. It's like still there are hidden fears and some uncertainties that you have that have came to the surface. I mean, still to you, this connection feels so mysterious. It's like both of you guys are questioning your feelings in this connection. With this newfound awareness, there's still some things that are not solved for you. And it's not just about the other person, it's also about you. It's like something in your subconscious. It's like maybe you're suddenly feeling emotions you never felt before. So it's like some doubts are creeping in. Maybe you were certain about this person, about this connection, and all of a sudden you're questioning everything that there was. It's like some riddles to you. It's like all of a sudden you are thinking whether you are seeing things clearly as they are, or you're just seeing what you want to see, what you wish this connection to be. It's like all of a sudden you are warning yourself whether you are being pulled towards reality or illusions. It's like your subconscious is not it's not clear with whether this connection is actually real or not. But next to the moon, you get to Three of Cups, which shows that even though you feel some uncertainty about this connection, there is joy. I mean, there are some moments that this connection feels just so effortless and light and right. It's like some laughter you've shared with this person, some really good memories. Maybe in a social gathering or something with your mutual friends where you felt supported and comfortable with this person. It's like these moments that you felt safe in this connection. And it's like reminding you why you were attracted to this person in the first place. It's like you belong with them. There is an emotional warmth to this person and to this connection. I mean, I can see it with the Three of Cups. But there's also the Hermit, so energy is kind of confusing. It's like with the Ace of Swords, you've got clarity. With the Moon, you've got uncertainty. And you've got comfort and joy in this connection. So there comes the Hermit. It's like introspection is essential. I mean, even though I see a friendship between you and this person that just deepens the bond that you guys have, it's like you or this person is retreating to evaluate how they are feeling towards this connection. I don't know if the Hermit is you or this person. It's Virgo energy, so it could be either one of you, but it's like one of you needs time alone to see how they're actually feeling, what their intentions are towards this connection. It's like you need some time alone to find clarity and see where this connection is actually headed. I mean, I think both of you in this connection feel the potential, but there is this call for you guys to actually figure out what this potential means for each of you, what you actually want out of this relationship. It's like you need to step back and ask yourself the hard questions. What is it that you truly want from this person? And are you ready to receive and give what it needs to balance this connection? It just feels like that this connection is pulling you guys into two different directions. In one hand, you see clarity, you see joy, you see promises, and in the other hand, in your other cards, there is uncertainty, feelings of being overwhelmed. So I think that you had some moments with this person that were magical as you thought this person is meant to be in my life. But there's also a shift that shows a sharp realization. It's like something was said, they did something that made you want to pause the connection and reconsider. I mean, I see happiness and joy, and there is so much color to this relationship. But maybe this person brought out some parts of you that were good and some that were complicated and hidden, and you feel wonderful. Or maybe you did this to that person, so right now it's like one of you is unsure whether to step back or give in to this connection. But But the Hermit is the card that shows the future of this connection is not set in stones. Like, you need space to evolve this connection, you or your person. I mean, this doesn't mean an ending, it just needs some time for introspection. It's just, giving each other space. I think it's gonna help you guys see more clearly, and to come back together stronger, wiser, with an open heart. And this introspection is gonna give you the chance to figure out what you actually want. I mean, this isn't easy, but it's actually very meaningful. So I think that the answers about this connection will come to you in the right time. But right now, there is joy and mystery all together in these cards. And I think that there is a strong need for reflection. The signs that I see in your spread are the air signs with the Ace of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You got Pisces, you got Virgo, and there is Cancer energy. So any of these signs could be your sun, moon, rising, or Venus, or this could be in your person's chart. I hope that this does bring you some clarity about where this connection is headed. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you next time. Hello, my dear pile number 2. If you picked out this butterfly, this is going to be your reading. Let's see where this connection in your mind is headed. Let's take a look at your cards. You got the 8 of Cups. You got the 8 of Wands. So the number 8 could be meaningful to you. You got the Knight of Wands. And you got the Knight of Cups. Alright. This is interesting, you guys. With the 8 of Cups, I see you or this person taking this connection into thought, and some deep thoughts actually. And it shows that one of you is thinking about leaving something behind. I mean, it's not necessarily physically moving away, but it could be an emotional one. It's like a decision to let go of old patterns, let go of fears, let go of the things that don't serve you anymore. And this is not an impulsive decision. Look at this person who's actually trying to leave, and the other person is holding his hand. This decision of leaving something behind, it's not impulsive. It actually, this person, you or your person, have thought about this for so long, and it's like you realize that staying is no longer gonna align with what you want in life and how you want to grow as a person. But the interesting thing is that there is a huge twist with the 8 of Wands. I mean, 8 of Wands is a card of serendipities, moments. It's like messages, events that's gonna burst, and it's like it's going to push this connection into rapid movements. It's like this connection once felt stagnant, but all of a sudden it's gonna feel alive with possibilities. So maybe you or your person thought that this connection was not going anywhere, so you even thought about leaving this connection behind. But with the 8 of Wands, it's like one of you reached this conclusion that they need to do something. So maybe they're gonna reach out to you unexpectedly, or maybe something changes that's gonna make the connection easier for you guys to pursue. With the Eight of Wands, I see urgency. It's like all of a sudden something happens and it's gonna be impossible to ignore this spark between you guys. So maybe it's the fact that you decide to leave this connection, so your person is actually left with nothing but to actually prove to you how much they feel about you. So maybe it's gonna trigger them coming forward and making things clear to you. Which brings us to the Knight of Wands, which is a fiery, passionate force who's charging in, and it's like this person is now compelled to take bold actions towards you. They are driven by desire. It's like all of a sudden they feel this need to explore where this connection could be headed to. I see excitement, but it's so sudden. Both of these cards show reckless, sudden behavior. It's like this person is restless all of a sudden. I mean, it's like they just realized that they want adventure and freedom, and they're not gonna settle down so easily. So, it kind of feels unpredictable. Like, there is gonna be highs in this connection. But you also got the Knight of Cups, which could be another person. It's like you got two people coming towards you, which one of them is the Knight of Wands, the fiery, passionate person who is kind of reckless, and at the other hand is the counterpart of this Knight of Wands, which is the Knight of Cups. Could be another person or could be the other side of the same person. This Knight of Cups is someone who is romantic, who is who's gonna come towards you with heartfelt intentions, as opposed to the Knight of Wands, who is someone who's impulsive and kind of blinded by passion. Or maybe this is you who wants someone more than just excitement and passion. You want emotional depth, you want deep connections. You don't want this relationship to be a quick spark that goes out, but you want it to be something long-lasting. So there's this Knight of Wands who's passionate, fierce, who's gonna come towards you recklessly, and there's also the Knight of Cups who wants something more long-lasting. So again, these could be two different people, or one of this could be your person's energy and one of it could be yours and your energy. So take it how it resonates to your situation. I think that for so long you guys have felt this pull towards this person, but you haven't gotten everything you wanted out of this connection. So maybe some part of you is wondering whether you have to walk away. You are actually thinking where this connection is headed. Or maybe you've been thinking that you need to redefine this relationship with this person. And I think that in some ways you felt like this connection is not fulfilling you. Or it's like this other person is wanting something else out of this connection, whereas you have different hopes for where this connection is headed. But I think the fact that you're considering letting go whether you have brought this up with this person or they've had this feeling that if they keep on doing it this way, that you're just gonna let them go. This brings a shift in this person. I see communication, maybe a text, a call, or like a meeting that's gonna reignite this connection. And for this person, everything becomes so urgent all of a sudden. It's like maybe even the universe is conspiring to bring you guys back together. This is actually very exciting. So, this other person is rushing in with passion, with energy. They are determined to see where this connection is actually headed. There is no hesitation or overthinking. They're just charging in, you guys. All of a sudden, it's like they feel this pull towards you and they cannot ignore it anymore. But you guys need to be mindful. I mean, passion is not gonna be enough for you guys. I think that you would want something deeper, something real, something heartfelt. You guys want a love that is grounded and honest. And that's gonna be offered to you by the Knight of Cups. So, maybe this is you guys trying to balance each other. Like, you've got feelings towards each other, but one of you is kind of reckless and they just want to have adventures, and the other one wants stability. And maybe it's actually a case of opposites attracting each other. So I kind of see that this connection is gonna be heading towards a crossroads. Whether you decide to leave things as they are, whether this person decides to change things up, but you guys need to have a heart to heart and see that whether you guys want the same thing out of this connection. I mean, do you want just fleeting moments of passion and excitement, or do you want something deeper? I mean, there is the need for emotional intimacy, and there is the need for adventure and independence. So it's like, if you want this connection to be something lasting, you need to make this clear to this person. Because with the Knight of Wands energy, it just feels like they want to have a good time. The pull is there, the connection is there, but there is a journey ahead, you guys. So just think about what you want and what you deserve in this connection, in this relationship, and you have to consider whether this person is gonna be able to provide that for you. So the signs that I see in this card are Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Aries, Leo, Sag, with the Wands and the Cups. So it's actually quite emotional, passionate connection. But as I said before, you just have to make your desires known to this person about what kind of connection you actually want. So pile number 2, that is everything that I had for you. I really hope that you enjoyed your reading, and if you did, please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Alright, hello and welcome, my beautiful pile number 3. If you picked out this butterfly, let's see where is this connection in your mind headed. So let's take a look at your cards. You got the 7 of Coins. You got the Queen of Wands. You got the Devil. And your last card is the Nine of Cups. This is an interesting energy. Let's see. I think that there is one person, probably you, who has been investing time and energy into this connection, but right now you're taking a pause, thinking, are your efforts actually paying off? You are wondering whether this connection is gonna turn into something worthwhile, or maybe you need to shift your effort and energy into something else. I think that you've been patient for so long with the Seven of Coins, and that you have planted so many seeds, but right now you are thinking whether this connection was ever actually worth it. But I with this card alone, I need to advise you guys to acknowledge the fact that growth takes time. So it's too early to tell you whether this connection is worth it or not. That is your personal decision. But I see you guys wondering whether it actually is or not. Because at the same time, you got the Queen of Wands, who is someone who's bold, confident, magnetic. This could be your energy or your person's, but this is someone who knows what they want and they go after it. There's this fiery energy, which is somewhat in contrast with the patience energy you see in the Seven of Coins. So there is a push-pull dynamic I see here. So there is someone who is cautious and measured, and there is someone who is passionate and eager to move things forward. So one of you is taking this view of this connection and trying to be practical. The other one is just driven by desire and charisma and enjoying the present moment. So the challenge in this connection would actually be harmonizing these two energies, balancing, the slow, steady growth with the fiery ambition and the need for immediate action in this Queen of Wands. With the Devil, there is this shadow side to this connection. There is temptation, obsession, maybe an unhealthy attachment. So, maybe this is a connection that is kind of intoxicating, but it's so powerful that it's overwhelming you guys. I mean, I see the passion and chemistry between you, which is so, intense. Maybe it's even addictive. I mean, this doesn't mean that the connection is doomed. It just warns you that there needs to be balance. And maybe if there are some patterns that are limiting you, you need to free yourself from those. I mean, you need to be free from any emotional, physical blocks to be able to love each other freely. So, if this connection is actually holding you back, maybe you need to take that into consideration. But there's the Nine of Cups to finish your reading, so I mean, there is emotional fulfillment. There is satisfaction. I think that this connection eventually has the potential to bring you joy and happiness and make you feel like you have it all. So, I think you just have to work on this connection in order to bring you the Nine of Cups. I mean, it's being paired with the Devil, so maybe this happiness, this connection comes to you at a cost. maybe this connection feels like a dream come true, but there are also some complications deeper beneath the surface. I mean, I see that there is a risk of even losing yourself to this connection, but there is the emotional rewards that comes with it, with the Nine of Cups. I see undeniable intensity in chemistry. And you guys have been investing in this, have been putting effort in this. And it's like you are drawn to this person like a moth to the flame. Oh my god, there is such a magnetic energy between you. There's passion, confidence, attraction. But you do actually need to address whether this connection is truly free or it's weighing you down by dependencies and unhealthy patterns. I mean, this could be different for each and every single one of you, so I think that you guys need to be honest with yourselves. I mean, clearly, this connection, you've invested in this, so you don't want to let it go. And clearly, it's giving you satisfaction, but you need to see what the cost is. And you need to be honest with your person because, I mean, there is hope. There is potential for a deep emotional satisfaction. But this only comes to you if you and your person in this connection are willing to put aside the temptations and the challenges that we see here by the devil and find balance, you know? Allow this connection to bring you joy and happiness, but don't let the intensity of your emotions consume you to, you know, put up with things that are not in your favor, things that do not align with who you are and who the universe wants you to be. I mean, there is a side of you guys that is practical and you put so much into this connection already, so maybe you're waiting for the right signs that your effort hasn't been for nothing. You want to ensure that this connection is not just something that's gonna be gone sometime from now, and it is something that you can truly grow. So with the inspiration, the passion, the confidence, the boldness, and the Queen of Wands, whether this is you or your person, I see that it's almost like you want quick answers, so it has made waiting almost impossible for you. It's like there is this temptation you guys can't resist. I mean, I see it. The chemistry between you guys is off the charts. But there's also kind of this feeling like this connection is kind of dangerous. Maybe it's too fast, it's too much. And it kind of makes me feel like one of you is losing themselves, being caught into this person. So I think that you guys should draw up some boundaries, and maybe then you're gonna be able to have emotional fulfillment in this connection. But this is so consuming. I mean, I can see why you guys would feel like this, because it's like when you're with this person, the rest of the world just fades away. So just don't let the joy blind you to the bigger picture. Like, you need to build something that's gonna last for you guys. You don't want just something that's gonna fade away. So, there was an interesting energy, you guys. I see Taurus, Capricorn, Pisces, Aries, and Leo's energy in this cards. So any of these signs could be your signs or your person's signs. And that was everything that I had for you. Thank you so much for listening and being here. I really hope that it resonated with you. If it did, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you next time.